What's going on, everybody? Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this thing. Swivel seats. Swivel seats, boys. Look at that. Let's see what they got going on here. Now this is a lower end. This is a lower end Mack, right? It's got this thing here. This is for the cell phone stuff. It's got little grip channels. And you got the plugs, USB plugs up here. So we're inside the Mack. All right, you got the mirrors up there. That, you know, you could take those mirrors off. You got the little doggy up there, right? That's the dashboard. This here's the controls, right, for the door. There's a nice door pocket. Nice grip handle down here. That's kind of nice. They have a cigarette lighter plug here if you want one. Here's your performance mode, right? Just like the Volvo. It's M drive, but just like the Volvo, you got the performance mode manual, plus minus drive. So there's nothing here in the seat gear grabber, right? Down here is another outlet. This is cup holders down here, a storage bin, mud snow buttons, sleeper, all this good stuff, PTOs, battery. Let's check this out. Cab lights. So you can have a lot more features, right? Here's an overhead compartment. Got a pull-out mat. There's a microphone for the Bluetooth. Here's your CB holder. Got your plugs up here. Let's take a look. Let's look in this whole thing, man. All right, so we're standing up in here. Here's another small cabinet. Nice handles, man. That's solid. A ridge. Here's another cabinet. You can put something in. Another cabinet. Now let's look at the sleeper. Now this one doesn't have the shelves. See, you could have storage unit back here. If you order it with the storage, that's where that would go. But it does have windows in the sleeper with the pull-ups, right? The pull-up shades go up and down. I guess it's right here. You can pull those shades up and down. TV area with plug-ins. This is for the microwave. You put your microwave in here, you know what? You don't have to strap it down. Why? Because check it out. It's got a door. Right? It's got a door. So you don't lose your microwave. Shelf here. That's power, another power outlet. Power there. This here's a nice drawer that pulls out. And then it's got a, well, they got it taped up here, but this also comes out, right? So that's going to be a ledge, a table probably. Same thing over, well, I got one over here too. You got the drawer here, and you got, this is the table. Oh, that's a pretty big table. That's wide. That's wide. And then you got a plug-in for headphones, power, USBs, all this good stuff. Another drawer on this side, same drawer. And then there's another cabinet down here. That's a huge cabinet. You got plugs here on the bottom of the sleeper. And this is a stainless steel refrigerator. So it slide, ooh, check the slide out. And that's your freezer. So it's a slide out. It just slides. It opens the door so it can't come out. Nifty. So that is, and this is actually, I'm actually in a mid-roof, it looks like. Here's cup holders back here. And there's a fan. They even put a fan in here if you want a fan. Nice leather seats. Right? Seats are leather. All the controls. Not for parking, so it's got the parking brake. It's got this control arms. Let's see what else they got, man. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. Now, if I can get in the other one, they got another one on the lot. If I get in the other one, maybe that's got the full baby, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, man. What are those? What's what? Trying to figure out what he says here. What's what? Here, let me see. What are those buttons near the top cabinet up there in the cab? Oh, these buttons, Rich? This is cab lights, sleeper lights, dome lights, right? Dome light, sleeper light, and then they got 3 more, so there's a lot more features that this doesn't have on it. Because you're missing 3 things here. You also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blinks there, 6, 7 blinks. This here can be a gauge package that I seen online. So they don't have the gauge package in this, where you can have 4 extra gauges than what's on here. So we'll get down here. That's the sleeper window, side box, right? This is underneath the bunk. Passes all the way through. It's got a cab heater in it. There's your cab power, because of Volvo, right? You got your cab power. So, and then you got storage underneath this one. See, so that's the back. Frame looks skinny. See, that frame looks pretty skinny there, man. Let's see what this one is. Oh, here we go, folks. Now this one here is already unlocked. But now, there's the cabinetry up top. Right there. Yeah. So this is what this looks like. See, you got all that storage there. If you get the single bunk with the cabinets. So you have your bunk here, and then the cabinets up top. So a lot of storage. Lots of storage. And lift the bunk up, and you got storage underneath here. Also, 3 compartments. So, yeah, not a bad, not a bad looking truck. And it's got a little key fob here. go. Slide the seat back. Yeah, not bad. You know, I like those cabinets. That gives you a lot of storage. It's even got buttons over here for the passenger for dome lights and so forth. So there you go. Yep, you can tell some Volvo. You can tell some Volvo stuff is in it. You know, like the transmission engine setup. You know, because the windows are probably the same thing as in the new Volvos. The underbunk the way it is. And you can tell it's a Mack, right? Mack's like, they built them for like working trucks, right? Tell by the way some of the door interior is. It's more of like a worker than a luxury, right? And you got, they still use the screws attach everything instead of molded. And then you got the plugs here like Volvo, right? You got your engine block heater and your shore power. So you can plug that in and it runs your refrigerator and all your electrical outlets when you're sitting around. And there's the on and off for the battery. That's nice. Boom, it's off, no power. That's the front of it. This one I don't think this has it on it, gear grabber. I don't see it. Yeah, this don't have the mitigation on it, see? The mitigation would go here, but there's nothing there. The bolts are here for it, but it's not there. So this don't have mitigation on it. This doesn't have it on it. So you can get them without. But the cabinets there are nice in the back. You use a little headroom there on the side. So if you really don't need all the cabinets, then you could go straight wall up. You know, you could go straight wall up on that if you didn't want to do that. Let me get back in this truck. I turned the batteries on. Check it out, I turned the batteries on. All right, now let's take a look at her. Let's look at it. She's cycling. Grade gripper is disabled. Fuel economy. So let's audio, Sirius XM. We're just playing around, man. Fuel levels low. What else we got in here? Let's start it up. Oh yeah, she's running now. Pre-trip assistant, look at that. We got pre-trip assistant, truck data. Let's go through the gauges. Fuel consumption, echo target, global units, time, date, vehicle engine oil level, exterior light inspection. Oh, look at the gauges. Rear axle temperatures, drivetrain, throttle, regen, air pressures. So there you go. Dome, you know, you got your nice LED lights. There you go, man. So we'll turn it off. We'll turn her off. And that's that, man. Now we got to find the hood latch. We got to find the hood latch to see how you get this out of here. Let's see. It's got that for a data port. Same as Volvo. It's got that data port. So you know Volvo makes it, right? You know Volvo makes it. It's the same data port. Now Volvo had a hood latch down here, which I don't see it on this truck. So we'll have to find it. We will have to find it, folks. Here, let me turn the power back off on that, because we don't want to to do that. Yeah, ELD will be the same. I found the hood latch. See, hold on a minute. Hood latch is here. It's on the outside of the truck, right here. And you grab a hold of the dog, right? And you just pull it open. Let's see what we got. It says Mack. So there you go. It's a little shorter stance than a Volvo inside, right? It's more compact. Now here's these mirrors. You could pop these off if you didn't like them. You could take these off and then you just have this boot here and you really wouldn't notice it because it wouldn't be sticking out, right? It's a 3-piece hood. See the separation right here? So if this panel gets hit, they just replace this panel and you got less time in the shop. Yeah, see that for the mirror gear grabber? Release hood prop before closing. That's this thing. That's this thing right here. You got to release this like that. See, you're learning. We're froze. But anyway, that's the Mack. It is a slightly, yeah, I know it's froze. It is a slightly smaller sideways than than the Volvo. Oh, there we go. But there's a lot of room. I mean, if you did want to do an APU on these, you know, you got a lot of frame rail right here that it could go. Of course, there's spots right in between there also, so you could tuck it under if you wanted to, or just do without. And you can tell Volvo makes it because look, same setup on these. You pull these, and that fender is going to fall down, and the other one's going to come out, and so forth. But the sides kind of like, you know, they put that piece up top because it doesn't go all the way to the top. It stops up there. And then these are attachments right here. These panels right here are attachments to give it the aerodynamics, right? I do like these. I like this. These with these windows here in the door, old style. You don't need bigger tanks, Doug. Why do you need big tanks? If you fuel every day, or you know, every day, then you get a shower every day. So that's what she looks like anyway. So we'll see. The tanks, let me see. Here's your DEF tank. These here, this here's a 75-gallon tank. What's on the other side? This one here might be set up to haul heavy, right? To haul heavy. What's this one? They're 75s, so that's 150 gallons. Well, you know, that'll get you 1,000 miles, right? I have no problem with that. Because actually it's going to be lighter, right? It's going to be, it lightens up the truck. Two, it gives you more room to put APUs if you wanted to. There's a ton of room in there. So, because I only put like 60 gallons at a time in, usually. So I don't even use the tanks I have, because I got 240 gallons. But I don't run like that. Well, they have something here. What is this? What is this? Let me see what this is. Hold on with me, fellas. The DEF looks like it's heated. See? Looks like it's... But you got a whole lot of space there between there and that tank if you wanted to put something. And there's a lot of room underneath there. Put that back on. Yeah, you got a 110-gallon tank. It works out fine. So that's what they ordered. See, Gear Grabber doesn't have that lane assist stuff. This is where those sensors would go, right? There, but they got rubber plugs in them. So it's not on this one. This truck here, I bet you, since it doesn't have all the amenities, I'll bet you it's in the 140s. That's my guess. Because it doesn't have the larger tanks. It doesn't have all the gauge package that you can get. And, you know, it doesn't have some of the stuff. But it does have the swivel seat. It does have that big table that pulls out, right? So, See, because here's their swivel seat lever right here on the seat. And it is like a kind of like a leather type seat. But you know, got the rugged look, right? Mack's rugged, right? Got that rugged look. See, if you swivel this around in this truck, and you're to pull this out, that's a big table space. Kind of like in the Kenworth, right? But this is how Volvo does it. They got, and this table here is about 1.5 to almost 2 times what mine is in my truck. This pull-out is. So it's got a lot more space. And of course it's got bigger cabinets to put stuff. And the sleeper controls are in a little better spot than the other one. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And I like the refrigerator, how that works. Refrigerator works pretty cool. And guess what it has? Guess what it has? I just seen. Now, all the old school boys, this is true Mack. True Mack, baby. Check this out. Check this out. Volvo had, you know, you got your horn here, right? This is the city horn. The Volvo, this is the city horn's on the little thing here, and this is your air horn. True Mack, baby. Look at that. Look at that air horn strap. Right? Old school. Look at that. Customize that baby. See? True air horn. There you go. Yeah, man. She got Bridgestone 710s on her. Yep, so I might be in the market for one. Might be in the market for one. They're not ordering them with the crash mitigation system, nothing on them. All that stuff's not on these trucks. So I'd have to test drive that M-Drive transmission and see what it's like. Kind of a weird setup on the hood, right? Kind of weird setup because, you know, you pop it here. When you open it up, then there's a lever over here that you gotta, you know, see if I pop the hood there, and then you pull on the dog like that, right? You pull on the dog, the hood comes open. But then here's the release. You gotta do this. See, there's the shocks. You gotta flip this up so it'll ride back in the channel to close. You know, that holds the hood. So you can't put it back up unless you do that. I figured that out myself. Man, I must have been around trucks for a while. And then she just flops back down. And of course, with a 2-piece window like it is, it'll be cheaper to replace the windows, right? And the mirrors, like I said, if you didn't like the mirrors, you could pop this bolt off, take this off, and leave that like that, and you really wouldn't even notice it too much. There you go. We're out of here. Let's go find some work to do. We're gonna go back to trucking. We'll see y'all later. We're at the Mack dealer. There you go. I don't know, I'm gonna find out. The sales guy's not here. He's on his way up here from Romulus. I got his card. So what I would do is I would order one. If I buy one, I wouldn't take one off the lot because it doesn't have as much stuff in it that I would like, right? Because if I was going to order one, it'd be my last truck. It'd be my last truck because I'd keep it, until it fell to the ground. So, because I don't do many miles, right? So what I would do is load it up with all the gauges, right? Just everything they had possible would be on that truck. Every single thing. Now, I don't know if I'd go bigger tanks because really there's no reason to go bigger tanks. I kind of like the small tanks like they are. Because, you get a shower credit every day if you put in 50 gallons every day or 100 gallons or whatever. If you're running a short game, 300 miles a day, it doesn't really matter, right? And plus, I don't know that in this country where you can go over 1,000 miles and not hit a truck stop. So, smaller tanks are okay. And it also makes it better to work on, I bet, because you can get inside there. You got to think of that too, cost factor. With smaller tanks like this, if you look in there and see all that room, like if they had to work on the after treatment system, it'd take them less time if the tank's not in a way to where they don't have to try to, finagle their tools in between there and everything. And they can just climb right in beside it, and zip, 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 I don't know. Maybe go to 100-gallon tanks, 100 each side. I don't know. But that'd all be part of ordering it, right? If I ordered, I'd have to see what the weight of these are. The weight of this truck as it sits to see what the weight is. Like the 670 Volvo is 17,000 plus on the weight, on the empty weight. This one here, let's see if it gives the weight. Doesn't give the weight. It's got a gross vehicle weight rating, but it doesn't give the weight of an empty. So, there you go. Nope, no weight. See, Volvo did it because Volvo's like a VN64. This is an Anthem 64T, so it's a Volvo, right? Basically, right? Because Volvos are 64 on the VN series. All right, we'll see y'all later. What up, Shadow Wolf? 2 110-gallon tanks. Yes, it has an M8 engine. You like short haul, I like long haul, make more money. No, I'm sorry, Doug. Long haul doesn't make you more money. I don't mean to, be rude or mean, but long haul makes you no more money than short haul game. Actually, long haul money, you could actually make less money than short haul because you got a super high fuel cost. Your miles per gallon is way, way lower because you're running through the mountains. You can't go long haul without running through mountains. So your fuel cost is higher. The rate per miles and everything, people want to look at rate per miles, is way better in the short haul game. So, like Gear Grabber, 300 miles, $1,900. Long haul guy to get that same 1,900 is going to go probably 1,000 miles. It's just the way it is. The rates aren't as good long haul as they are short haul. But that's another story, right? I've done a video on it. You can go back and check it out. But we love you anyway, Doug. We're gonna come down there and visit you one of these days. See, that'd be a long haul. For me, that's a long haul to come down there to visit you down south. That's long haul for me. Pretty much if I go to Indianapolis, that's long haul. Because that's 360 miles. That's long haul for me. Well, you know, Shadow, if it all depends, right? I mean, it depends on the where it goes, who it's picking up from, uh, you know. So, but that's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about trucking, right? You do what you like. If you like running long haul, run long haul. If you like short haul, run short haul. If you like to do a mixture of both, do a mixture of both. It's what makes you happy. Just like trucks, right? If you want to drive around an old school truck that gets bad fuel mileage, that's your prerogative. And you know, if that's what you like, it's what you like. Myself, I like to have the really good fuel efficient truck, and then buy stuff at home and have the nice stuff at the house. The truck, to me, it's a working tool. So, you know. But my Volvo's sitting over here. The Volvo dealer's down there, right? Volvo's dealer's down there, but see, there's my truck right there, sitting over there. All right, we're out of here. We'll see y'all later.